Hey, Chris, so what brought you on outreach today?
Oh wow! I went to the doctor on Thursday. Woke up with neck pain, and I decided to come on outreach today because I know if I stay home that'd be an excuse. So that's why I'm out here.
Awesome. Are you glad you came?
Yeah, really glad.
Why is that?
Because I witnessed to a guy named Tristan. He got saved and he gave his life to Christ. So it beats staying home and being in pain. So I said, why not go and test him out?
Tell me a little more about your conversation with Tristan.
With Tristan, it was just a normal guy. He was on a what do you call that thing? He was just walking, and I started talking to him, and I told him about first we did start a regular conversation, and he said he got baptized when he was like 7 years old, and he's not saved. So right then I was like, okay, he's not baptized. He got baptized when he was 7. He's not saved, and I just started from right there and told him about baptism and what must you do to be saved. So, and by talking to him, he like, okay, I asked him if he wanted to get saved. He's like, yeah.
Awesome. How did it feel?
Feel real good.
Yeah,
real good.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Hey, Nisha.
Hey.
What brought you on outreach today?
I wanted to step out in faith and do something that I know I should have been doing, but I haven't been doing, and I wanted to do better. So
Okay.
I was determined to get here and do this today.
Awesome. And so you got to talk to somebody?
Yes, I did. Let me get the name.
No.
Okay. There was, as we were going around in the neighborhood to knock on people's doors, the last door that I went to, I wasn't even gonna knock because people weren't really opening their doors, but I went ahead, I knocked on this door, the lady opened the door, and when I started telling her who I was and where I was from, and I was inviting her out to our concert and our church, and she just broke down crying, and she asked me could she have a hug, and I said yes, and I gave her a hug, and I could feel her burden, and God just put it on my heart to just start talking to her, and I started telling her how much I loved her, and I gave her testimony of what I was going through. And I don't know what her situation is or what she's going through, but I expressed to her how everything that God has gotten me through, and even what He's getting me through now, regardless of what it looks like or what it seems like, that He's going to do the same thing for her. And that He loves her, and we're so important to Him, that He died. He sent His Son Jesus to die on the cross for us. So we're that important to Him. And I told her, I said, He's not going to leave you. He's not going to forsake you no matter what you're going through. And I asked her, could I pray for her? And she said yes, and I prayed for her. I gave her my number. I invited her out. And she said she would be in touch. And we told each other how much we loved each other. She's been going through depression. She's not been out in 3 months. And I guess I was the first person that she's had real contact from in a long time. And I almost didn't knock on that door. And that really scared me, because if I hadn't knocked on the door, I would have never known her story, and I would have never been able to let God use me the way He did to bless her. And now I know her name, and I can continue to pray for her. And yes, I'm going to continue to go on outreach. And I look forward to seeing her and hearing from her and seeing what God does in her life.
Man, thank you so much.
Yes.
Hey, Dave, did you get to talk to somebody on outreach today?
I did. His name was Johnny, 27 years old. He was just about to go into the Navy and try out for the SEALs. And as I talked to him, he had so many questions about not so much the Navy, because him and I, because I've been in the Navy before, and I told him that, not so much about that, but just about how to live for God, knowing that he's a married young man, and going to go into the SEALs, and he's going to be gone a lot. And so he was impressed that we were out telling people about Jesus. And he was like, if you are bold enough to take your Saturday and go and try to make the world a better place, as he put it, then how do you do that? How do you get your basically what he was asking is, how do you become a witness, and how do you live for God long term? And so he had so many questions for me, and I was just happy to tell him, because who knows where this young man could be in a year's time. He could be somewhere in Afghanistan, he could be in Iraq or Syria or North Korea or someplace like that on a dangerous mission, and he could find himself doubting God, and he could think back to this conversation that we had just in Mount Trashmore Park on an outreach and remember the encouragement that I was able to give him. So thank God for that.
Amen.